What's up, everybody? This is the Chicago Sports Talk Michael back at it again with a Chicago Bears video. Targets that the Chicago Bears can go after if they were to trade back from 9, because I'm hearing a lot of rumors, a lot of smoke screens that the Bears are could be trading back because they know the lack of picks that they have. So, and they know, let's just play hypothetical. Let's say because we have the Bears that fans who want to trade up to get Marvin Harrison. We have some Bears fans that says no, we don't need to trade back. We need to stay at 9, take the best player available. And then you have the fans that says no, we need to trade out of the ninth overall pick. So let's say if we do trade back, because I am seeing a lot of teams being interested in these players that could be taken off the board, which I heard the Colts will be interested in Brock Bowers. And they're probably going to want to trade up with the Chicago Bears to get Brock Bowers um, but it's not going to be a high price. If you're looking for a high price, Bears fans, it's going to be in the 28 area with the Buffalo Bills, where the Buffalo Bills need a top prospect receiver after that Stephon Diggs trade. So let's look right into it. So targets that the Bears can go after. And I highly doubt this guy falls to 28. So the likely range is if we trade back with the Saints, the Raiders, because if the Raiders need a go with the quarterback, or if we're going with the Raiders, you're most likely going to get the 13th and 44 overall picks. And if you go with the Colts, it's vice versa. You could get their 15. I don't know if they have a second. Maybe they do. I just don't know about it. But let's say they do have a second round, and maybe you add a third round into it. But the haul that you're gonna get from that number 9 overall pick is if you were to trade down from 9 to 28. So who would be the targets for the Bears to go after? Obviously Latu, but it would make sense if he were to fall, if the Bears were to trade with the Raiders or the Saints or um the Colts. The Colts. So there, like I said, Latu is a good edge rusher, and if it wasn't for injuries, he would be ranked higher than both Dallas Turner and Jared Verse. And speaking of Jared Verse could be another target that the Bears can go look after, because, like I said, it's important that they add that edge rusher paired with Montez Sweat. So another guy that they can go after, Jackson Powers Johnson, the best center in this draft class, if they were to address the center position right away. They can get Afu Oshanu or whatever, that offensive tackle from Penn State. They can get Brian Thomas Jr. if they want to add their receiver, or they can go with Xavier Worry or Adonai Mitchell. Like I said, there's a lot of ways the Bears can go, and I know that they interviewed, like I said, if I'm Ryan Poles, I wouldn't trade up, because that would cost draft capital for the next year, and you want to try to get, like I said, people say that, it doesn't matter how much picks you have as long as you hit on them, because at the end of the day, you could have 20 picks and a lot of them could be bust, but it just matters where you hit. So Ryan Poles has played this well. Like I said, he has a lot of options he can go with trading back from 9. And if he were to trade back from 9 to 28, I would ask the Buffalo Bills, if you really want your receiver in Malik Neighbors or Roman Doomsday, you're going to have to give up a future first round pick just to get that receiver. So, like I said, Ryan Poles has the leverage to go. Like I said, when he's on the clock, he's going to have time to go to his phone and say, hey, Buffalo, what do you have to offer for the number 9 pick? And if the offer is not good enough, Ryan Poles can squeeze a future first round pick. So I would be inclined of doing that, but the only downside of it is if you're missing out on the top prospects. In my critical opinion, I think the best target for the Bears is that edge rusher Latu. But if they were to trade back to the Buffalo Bills spot, they're most likely going to get Xavier Worthy or Jackson Powers Johnson or Chop Robinson. So I'm just looking at scenarios of where the Bears can go. So if they stick at number 9, they're probably going to take the best edge rusher available if he's there. If Dallas Turner is there, probably. But if they don't think that they're going to get anybody good. So the trade back, acquire picks for this year and maybe next year, and see where you go with that. So, anyways, that's it. That's all for today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think that there's any targets that the Bears should go after if they were to trade back? I can upload a separate video to this and talking about the trade partners that the Bears could trade with in order to acquire future draft capital for this year and maybe for next year. So let me know in the comment section down below if any targets that you want the Bears to go with. Do you want if the Bears trade back, what would you go with? Personally, if the Bears trade back from 9 to 14 or 13 or 17, I want Latu. But if the Bears trade back from 9 to 28, it's going to be I want them to take Xavier Worthy or Adonai Mitchell. So that's my thoughts. Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching and bear down.